Well, hello, you all. I kind of wanted to jump on here real quick. Um, I did show a little bit of the wedding today, and even the beginning of it when we were prepping and talking with the pastor. Um, so you guys got to see all that footage as well a little bit. Um, and I wanted to take this time and hope so you guys know. Thank you first of all if you did see it. Thank you for watching. Um, it was really important for us to be able to have a way for our families to see it with everything going on in society. Um, and their friends, and including our YouTube family as well. So thank you. But on the other hand, I want to let you all know that, um, today went off really well. I'm a little exhausted from, it took me 5 hours to do the cake. And I'll post pictures tomorrow of all that. Um, but I'm extremely beat tonight. I'm exhausted. Um, Mom is still home and she's not going to go to hospice house tomorrow. I just don't feel that it would be safe for her to go. So she is here with us. Even if it was just for a day or so, I just don't feel comfortable with her going, you all. Um, Sorry, my face is a little puffy and stuff, with allergies and whatnot going on. And like I said, I'm extremely exhausted. Um, I literally crashed. I think it was for about 2, 3 hours this evening. Um, and thanks to my husband, he was up, you know, watching and helping with his mom, so I could rest. Because I was really exhausted. But I wanted to take this time to really thank the hospice team and Pastor Albert um, for coming out to the house and making this possible today. Um, because we wouldn't have been able to do it without him today. And with everything going on with COVID, it was going to be hard. Um, my mother-in-law is 94, about to be 94 years old in February, and as you guys know, she is dealing with hospice full time, with dementia and Alzheimer's, and this was her Christmas wish. She was so happy, you all. Oh my God, her face, it was super stoked. We dressed her up. I always want to give a shout out, you know, to her home health aide, Jamie, that came in this morning a little earlier than normal to help with her, getting her ready and stuff, and so I can get ready as well. And um, oh, I was so thankful to get out of that dress, you all. I was so itchy, so itchy with that material. Um, I don't know what was worse, me being itchy or me having to pee. So, um, I know a WTI, right? But it was kind of funny because my husband to be at the time was like, "Well, can't you hold the dress up behind you in the back?" And it was kind of hilarious. I was like, "Okay, how would I do the rest?" Because the dress was so puffy that I couldn't even sit. You know, and I needed help to even get up, even off the couch because it was so puffy. And it weighed about the dress alone, I would say weighed about 30, 40 pounds. So it it was extremely heavy, especially the back, the bottom of it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Um, it was a full ball gown, and the train was super long. Um, I did pin that up a little bit, but it was extremely, you know, a pain. Um, so, but because we were in the home, I really I had heels on, and I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because we're in the home. So I did take my shoes off. Um, I love to be barefooted anyways, and where I am at, um, although it gets cold in the evening, and early mornings, I mean it's really not cold. Um, for all my folks back east, we kind of know what cold is. When you stop, or any friends that I have in Alaska, um, we all know what cold is. When it starts to go with minus numbers, that's where I feel it gets cold. Um, but they don't get like that here. Um, so I I try to make it as comfortable as possible for all of us. And I did do like the cake, and I made little finger sandwiches, and we had little platters and stuff. Um, it was good. We enjoyed it. We didn't end up cutting the cake. I was just so exhausted, y'all, and it was just us. So, I figured we're gonna freeze the top part. Excuse me, y'all. I am gonna freeze the top part of the cake. But I'm not gonna keep it for a year or anything. Um, we'll probably eat it like Christmas or New Year's or something like that, and then I won't have to worry about cooking a cake. Um, but I just I'm extremely wore. I guess I don't know if that makes sense. Wore out. But I also want to thank my sister as well. Um, because I did get a little emotional this morning. It was really hard, and I'm not gonna lie. With my dad not being here, um, I sat here and you know I just couldn't stop crying. And on top of it all, with all this COVID stuff, my family couldn't even be here. Um, and I know my dad, was watching down from heaven. Um, but to me, it wasn't the same. So it was really hard for me. Um, but on a good note, we were able to make memories for her, that will last forever for her. And tomorrow, there'll probably be a part two to the wedding. Um, I'll upload. Um, maybe I'll get them to to have a little daughter mother dance type of thing tomorrow. Um, it was a lot for me today, and I guess with everything, and then my allergies have really been out of whack. Um, and Miss Marion made some type of soup today. She had posted. I think it was this morning because I was watching her a little bit early this morning. I think it was about 3, 4 o'clock this morning when she posted, and I might try getting the recipe from her. But I know she says it helps with sinuses and stuff like that. And right now, um, I have my allergies and my sinuses are kicking my butt, you all. Um, I'm really, as you can tell, I'm really swollen in the face and stuff. But I did mom's makeup, my mother-in-law's makeup, and as you all know, I call her mom, and she looked absolutely stunning today, you all. Um, she did end up putting her rose upside down. We tried to fix it, but she really wasn't standing for it. Um, but like I said, I do want to thank the people that were involved with help pulling this together today, um, and making it possible for us, and um, you know, helping us create these little memories with her. And it was very important to us to grant her her wish, and I'm happy I was able to do it. I'm exhausted now, but I'm happy. Um, and I really felt like I needed to thank everybody that was involved in making this possible. Um, Sorry, y'all. I need my coffee. You all know that. And um, so, like I said, I really enjoyed everything. Um, it was great. I mean, it was perfect, and um, I also want to let my husband know that I love you. Um, and, I can't wait to see what our future holds. Um, and I know it seems like we've been together forever, and um, we finally tied the knot today, and, that was a big deal for us. And, I just love you so, so much. Um, and it meant a lot to me. And I can't wait for our new life journey together as husband and wife. Although we pretty much already lived that life. Um, so I love you, honey, and I'm very grateful that God has brought you into my life. Um, and you all, I have grown so much since I've been with Him. Um, and the people that have been involved and had a part, and even spiritually and physically, you know, my friends Terry and Miss Marion, which is another YouTuber, they played a big part um, on the spiritual side of things, um, especially Terry. Um, and uh, you all, my sister, she played a big part in, as my big sister. But she's one of my good friends, and she's my sister as well. So, you know, thank you, sis, for comforting me. Um, Knowing I was struggling this morning with the fact that Dad wasn't here. And I also want to say, I love you, Mom. So, if you see this video, I do love you. And I know we're 15 billion miles away, halfway across the world. And I love you. And I hope you enjoy all the pictures in the video. Um, and please, please be safe. And I know they're getting snow, you guys, up the East Coast. And, um, I'm keeping my family in my prayers that they stay safe because people can get a little crazy up the East Coast with the weather. And that's really important to me that things, they stay safe. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. I also, you know, want my mother-in-law to know that I love her as well. And eventually she'll see the videos. Um, and thank you, Hospice, again, for the couple of people that came in today and did what they helped have their part in all this. Um, and for the rest of you that helped me plan it as best as possible. As I told you guys a couple of days ago, there is a few people I just don't care for. Um, but the rest of them are pretty cool. I just really try not to. I deal with my closest team, and that's really important to me. Okay, and I'm not trying to be funny about it. That's just the reality of it all. So that's how I feel about that. um, and the other thing I want to say to you all is, as a CNA, it's really important whether we agree or disagree. Okay, um, that we all stay safe. Okay, in society today. And please, please wear your masks, okay? Um, I don't want to read on the news or hear about any of my friends and family, um, you know, getting corona, or, you know, they lost somebody they love due to being irresponsible. Okay? You don't know what other people are doing in their lives, and you don't know if they're staying safe. So even if you disagree with it, think about the loved ones that you have. Okay? Because the statistics of this, you know how many, if you're dealing with an elderly person, you know how many elderly people are going into nursing homes, and you know how many elderly ones are tracked in COVID. Um, and they're not, those last moments they had with their family members are probably the last time they've seen them. And the devastating thing is a lot of the wheelchairs that were being used for patients that needed those wheelchairs, whether they were elderly or disabled, even children, you all, um, their lives were taken by this COVID. And it saddens me as a CNA to see that. And I had an opportunity to go back to work a couple of days a week as a CNA, and I'm thinking about it, um, because it would help with the bills and stuff, you all. Um, and I struggle because I don't want to put my family at risk. I care for my mom full time, my mother-in-law. Well, you guys know I call her mom, but I care for her full time. So there are going to be, precautions I take. The agency that is bringing me in back into the field already knows, because I have no immune system. Um, so I cannot work with COVID patients, um, and I can't be around employers or coworkers that are dealing with COVID patients, because if I catch it, it will kill me, with all my health issues. So I have to be very cautious. Um, but where I'm at, I'll be dealing with people basically in this area. Um, with the RNs from my local doctor's office. And it'll be basically the elderly and stuff. I'll be going in with the nurses, doing vitals and stuff like that, you all, and checking on the patient. If they need a little assistance, I will be doing that as well. Um, and I do have a couple of my clients are older. One of them, God rest her, bless her soul, excuse me, God bless her soul. She's 104. So, to me, I'm super excited about that because that's a very intelligent, you know, uh, Lord, it's a blessing to live until 104, let me tell you, especially in society, you all, today. Um, and she don't, she's pretty healthy. She just at that age when she can't get around to go to stores and stuff, with risks. So I'm gonna step in and help her, um, to the best of my ability, and to keep things safe. I'm gonna take extra precautions, um, because of my mother-in-law. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But bye, you all.